his quarterback deserves all of the Heisman attention that he is receiving. We have seen what he's been able to do through the air. He is top 5 right now in the country in passing touchdowns, and he continues to improve in his ball security. I believe he belongs in that conversation for Heisman Trophy, but we'll keep you posted.
And the Golden Bears will kick off first, and here we go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Cardinals offense will start this game off with the football. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates. And while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously. So it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder.
There he goes. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. The Cardinals racing to the line in the hurry-up.
You want to know why this offense runs the football a lot? Because you got a guy that's top 5 in college football in rushing. You give him the football, and he'll continue to make plays. I imagine they're going to keep feeding him because he keeps putting up productive numbers.
As you watch how a season unfolds and you get off to a good start like these guys have in ACC play, that momentum can really be powerful.
Oh, 100%. The momentum, the confidence. Like, you go from starting the season and saying, we want to be great in these areas, and now you're starting to see it, starting to pile up some conference wins. Now, Jesse, getting to the middle of the season, and you got to continue to evolve, right, and be ready for some of these rivalries.
No doubt about it. And I think they also like the fact that they've got some guys stepping up and making plays consistently.
Might have a chance. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Running zone. It's Davis. And he's in. Touchdown, Cardinals.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for them.
The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Keeps looking downfield. Rolling right and going deep. He's got it for a big play. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Timeout taken now by the Golden Bears. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And the Cardinals trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Wants to throw it again. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Louisville! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Might be changing the route. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. 1st down from the 45. Oh, they're after him. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Unloads to the right. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. A strike downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Cardinals want to move quickly. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Going for 6. Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Quarterback never...
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Got a little grass. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cardinals!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires on the move. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. 4 wideouts set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Buys a little time. On the move, he fires. On the left side, grabbed by Williams. You want to talk about changing field position. A huge play takes it down to the 37. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Cardinals with the 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Floating away. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Gets away. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. A shot toward the end zone. Ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He'll pull it down. Oh, what a move to get room. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to pass. Looking to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Here's a heat. Going to try to get it himself. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's looking to pass. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more onto this lead. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. On target to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Cardinals want to pick up the tempo. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Hit as he throws. Touchdown, Cardinals. Quick strike through the air for the score. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pressure coming. Slings it downfield. Got his man on the right. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Cardinals, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. The option, he'll keep it. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Find space on the right. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why.
Turning it on. Gives him the big stiff arm. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Pulls it again on the option. Touchdown, Cardinals. And the punishment has been extended.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a...
The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. This young signal caller just seems to get better and better with each game. Maybe a crease. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on first down.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
Pulls it on the option. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Cardinals moving quickly to the line. He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Louisville! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll keep it himself. Breaks the tackle. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the dude.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Keeps it himself. Shows him the stiff arm. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent. A live look at Hard Rock Stadium. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Miami Hurricanes. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Hey guys, I caught up with Coach Lanning before the game. This is a challenging environment, bringing his team in here against a very quality opponent. This has so many implications for postseason, rankings, strength of schedule, all of those metrics. But more important, he knows how hard it is to get a win here on the road. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Ducks headed for the ball, and we're ready for action. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Right back to the well. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him, and the offense goes through him. You got to love this running back, and he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The run inside. It's Fletcher.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Here's Darian meant to the throw. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Just a short pass to the tight end. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion. And the Canes want to crank the tempo.
How many times do you see receivers catch the ball and dance, and you get so annoyed because you're like, dude, do you see the yellow line? Go and get it. Really nice job by the receiver with the 2nd effort, getting the extra yards and getting the 1st down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Rides to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Really nice job by this defense. 1st down was not successful. They get the 2nd and short, and those are the downs where they can be really aggressive on offense and take advantage. So you kind of don't know how to play it, but they did a good job playing the run.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a 3rd down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced the big interception.
Running inside, it's Hill. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Firing to the right, complete. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
I love when offenses see defenses and read them. Nice job. Defenses sitting back on 3rd and long, playing soft coverage. Get the ball to your playmaker, let him do the rest. Nice job seeing it. Nice job executing by this offense.
The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Plows through the defense. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. No matter what uniform the Ducks are rocking, they are dressed for success on the ground.
Yeah, and that's who they are, right? They're dressed for success. They run the football, and then after that, what do? They run it some more, and they run it fast. Every Oregon team always been built on that tempo and ground game.
Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. And the Ducks in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Moore. With the catch, it's Johnson. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill. There's some room. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Here's Moore to throw. Quarterback moving. He's got him wrapped up.
And I want to be aggressive in these situations. When I got 2nd and goal, I want to go out and try to get that touchdown button. I do like how he didn't force the ball into coverage, didn't make a big mistake, throw a turnover in this area. You want to make sure you can guarantee points. You still got 3rd and goal coming up, and if you want to go for it on 4th.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Men don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that 3rd down. And now the offense is in an interesting situation.
Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on 4th down. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Cotton. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Got the quick pass. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. And the Hurricanes come to the line in the hurry-up. The run inside. It's Fletcher. At the 45 on his way. And he takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to sub.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane!
There's really never any doubt with this guy. The coaching staff always talks about his leadership and his mental toughness. That was a bad interception on the opening drive, but he's able to turn the page and show you his short-term memory and just come out and stay aggressive, sling it around a little bit, and this offense is able to answer with a touchdown of their own.
And how nice is it if you're a coordinator to have a guy like that you can depend on? Like, he doesn't dwell on the one mistake. He doesn't let it turn into two. A lot of times you can see that snowball effect, man. Just a nice bounce back for him individually and for this offense to put the early turnover behind him.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Running inside. It's Davison. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
The give out of the gun. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout.
Well, I'll tell you, when you start a game as well as this guy did on the opening drive, you're going to earn more touches later. And finally, they hand it off to him here on the second drive. But he's really shot out of a cannon in this game. Really like the way he's running right now. He's running hard. He's running with authority. They need to keep giving him the football.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his big tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
From the red zone, it's Hill. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Ducks will hustle to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Quarterback making adjustments. Moore from the gun, trying to convert 3rd down. Makes the grab. There's a crease. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Cotton. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Mensah bringing the heat. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Oregon. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's Mensah to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Lost the defense. He's wide open. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
Going for it all. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Moore will throw. Buying some time. Complete to the right. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Ducks headed quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. On the gun, on third down, Dante Moore. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Fourth down, Moore. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking for his man in the middle. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Throwing, Mensah. Under fire, and down he goes. The Hurricanes will line up to kick off and start the second half. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Motion from the wide receiver. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And the Ducks are in the hurry-up. Throwing more. Makes the catch. It's hooked.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Quickly complete. Here's a little room there. He's at the... And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Ducks!
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
The run inside. It's Fletcher. Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
Well, coming out in the second half, they knew they needed to throw the ball to have success, and they have not yet found a completion here in the third quarter. This quarterback has got to be able to find a way to get himself back in rhythm.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some score. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Well, they're trailing by a lot of points right now, and the problem is there's usually only one way to get back into it, and that means throwing the ball, and the defense knows it. And that's why they're pinning their ears back. They're dialing up blitzes. Guys are just rushing upfield, and they're finding it easier to get to the quarterback.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Here's Darian Mensa to throw. Looking to the big tight end. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one. And the Canes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were...
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Ducks! Welcome to Road to Glory. I'm Reese Davis, and it's time to kick off your legendary college career. Before you get started, you can customize your experience to your liking in the settings. This is also where you can import team builder teams for both high school and college. If you'd like, you can build out custom conferences so the college football landscape looks the way you want it to. First, you need to choose the starting. Next, it's time to pick your position. We've added 3 new positions this year: tight end, edge, and safety. So you have more ways to play the way you want. Next, you'll set your player's skills on the field. But first, you need to make your choice. Do you want to build your player? Choose the legend that you'd like to model your player after. Your player's height, weight, and physique will be based on the legend you choose. On the right side of the screen, you will see the max potential for each attribute. Once you set your template, you'll have the chance to reallocate the points and customize your player. The first step in building your player is setting their physique. As you adjust your height, weight, and body type, the maximum ratings for your attributes will change. Smaller players tend to be quicker and more agile, while bigger players are generally stronger and more physical. Pay close attention here, because your player's physique determines the maximum rating of your attributes and shapes the kind of player you can build. Here, you'll set your max potential by determining how high you can progress each attribute during your career. Your player's archetype and potential physical abilities will be determined based on your allocation of points in these skills. You'll have the chance to raise these attributes further by earning up to 25 cap breakers. These are awarded for accomplishing milestones like winning awards, setting records, or winning championships.